Hello, annoying people. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded in about a month. And, yeah, that's all you're getting out of me, okay? Like, I've had things to do. I'm currently on spring break. So, you should get a video about every other day if I feel like it. Alright? Alright. But, yeah. Also, I'm currently live streaming. I'll be doing this video for about, 2 hours or so. Well, still playing Hades. Which, yes, I will still be streaming by the end of this. But, yeah. So, instead of doing an MHA thing, because, I've grown tired of it, I don't want to branch out. We'll be doing JJK, because, yeah, I'm bored. So, this will be what if Yuji Itadori was a Titan shifter. And nobody's done this. And I'm quite surprised, but, yeah. So, yeah. But, so, the picture that you see up on screen is what Yuji will look like, except for the top is, well, pink. Even though in the manga it's freaking tan. But yeah. And so, he'll have access to a solid 3 forms. His attack titan, which will just look like Aaron's, but with all pink hair. And then his armor titan, which is, again, just pink hair. And he can either be the size of his normal height, which will be 6'7", because, yeah. Or he can choose to be, a 15-meter titan, which in the case of this fusion between an attack titan and the armored titan, it'll be 17 meters. Or actually, no. It'll be 22 meters. And then this will be 17 meters. And then his armored titan will be 18 meters tall. But yeah. So, when Yuji was born, his grandfather and his parents both know that he looks a little weird-ish, because his skin had sharp little things just pricking out of it, as if it was splintered armor made out of bone. I'm not saying that it is or anything, but yeah. And so, yeah. And he reminds Yuji reminds his grandfather a lot of an Oni from mythology. Which, yes, that's exactly how I'm going to implement Titans. And he feels kind of reminded by that old folktale that his parents used to tell him. One of how a devil used to come across the land tall and bombarding the earth, never stopping, but also remaining as an immovable object, as if it was the wall of the world. A wall that was to protect humanity, yet feasted on them, as if it were nothing more than a calzone. I said calzone, reason why. I'm bored and have been watching the reboot of Fresh Prince. I hate it, but I'm going to watch it and see if it can do the OG actual justice. Because if you're going to try and deliberately mess with every 80 kids and 90 kids childhood, you're gonna have a malfunction on your hands and it's not gonna be fun. Okay? Like, dude, I'm young and I know you should not disrespect Will Smith like that. Like, I get that I think he's a co-producer, but I'm ranting. I need to stop. But anyway. But yeah. So, but anyway, he just says, I don't know why, but he reminds me, which this is Yuji's grandfather saying this, he reminds me of one of the old tales my parents used to tell me of, which Yuji's father then says, whatever, Pops, quit rambling. As we now skip to the current timeline, where Yuji is currently sleeping in class because he's too smart for that and he doesn't want to put up with him. And by them, I mean the people in class. So, Yuji has never enjoyed anyone's presence, and he really likes to just stay alone and not talk to anyone, like, at all. He just doesn't want to put up with people. And he just does not care if somebody has something to say about him. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked, and I'm very, very sorry, because I do owe you guys a few videos, despite your God having far too many things that he needs to worry about. But yeah, so he's sitting in class when the one chick, I cannot remember her name for the life of me, but in their little cold paranormally whatever research club, I was about to say a quote research club, yeah, because High School DxD just left Hulu. Don't you dare ask how sad I am. Like, dude, you guys didn't even have season 4 on there. Which, yes, season 4 is garbage. Don't get me wrong. I hate it just as much as anybody else. But still. But, anyway. So, she comes up to him and she says, so, do you want to come to the clubs? Because we're going to, unbox something. As he then says, I'm just there to help you guys out on the sign-up sheet. I have something else to do. Yuji does semi-care for people, but he's really just cold. And he says, let me know if it's anything interesting, though. As they then say, alright. As Yuji then goes to visit his grandfather in the hospital, same as he did in Ganon. As his grandfather then says, so, Yuji, please do this one thing for me, as he coughs a bit, and Yuji says, what do you want me to do, old man? Grab your inhaler or something? As he gives off a slight chuckle. Yuji's grandfather then throws a flower pot at him, as he then says, quit acting that way, I'm on my deathbed, you moron. Yuji then says, don't act like that. You're not gonna die anytime soon. You're too stubborn. And his grandfather then says, whatever, just listen to me, would you? But, yeah. So, he then just says, well, whatever, just please don't die alone like I have. That's the one thing I will never wish upon you. Fuck. Dude, I keep missing these stupid fish! I'm sorry, like I said, I'm playing Hades, and, fishing is very annoying in this game. But, yeah. But, yeah. So, Yuji then says, why are you forcing me to socialize? I don't like people, and you know it. As his grandfather then says, yeah, I know. But please, just don't. And if you don't want to listen, then so be it. You're an annoying and disrespectful grandchild, you know that, Yuji? As the old man just covers himself, as he lets off a faint smile, while a single tear rolls down his cheek, as he now has passed away. As Yuji then says, well, old man, want me to go grab you something from the cafeteria? As Yuji then looks over and he sees that his grandfather has passed away, as he shakes his grandfather and says, oh man, you alright? As his grandfather is just not responding, as Yuji then just looks over to his life monitor, as it was going at a normal and steady pace until now it comes to a screeching halt, as it's just a long beep that is awaited by tears, or so one would think. Sorry, I have to drink something. My throat's dry. But, Yuji, instead of like how in canon he got sad, this time is angry that his grandfather would die. As a loud yell is heard from Yuji, who just curses his grandfather for leaving him alone. But yeah, as he then just goes to the counter as he explains to the nurses or whoever, and this is most likely going to be a one-shot. This is probably going to go on for like a while, just saying, because I'm playing a video game while doing it, so yeah, it's probably going to last pretty long, because I have something else that's actually extremely fun as well going on. But, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that? But, yeah. As Yuji, after about like a few hours or so, he is then seen signing papers for the death of his grandfather, which, that's gonna suck fun. But, yeah. It's chicken salad, I can tell. So, he then is just not doing a thing for a little while, as Yuji then goes back to school, which he did this on his lunch break for school, I'm going to say. Because, yeah, I need plot convenience on my side. But, yeah. So, but, yeah. So, sorry, but, Yuji then goes, as he's just chilling in there, like, pinning up things and papers of strange occurrences and anomalies that have happened around the school. Reason why? He's kind. Ish. It depends on the person. But, yeah. So, he then is, or actually, no. We cut to Fushiguro, who is, currently, But yeah, Fushiguro is currently examining the school grounds to see if he can find out where Sukuna's finger might have went. Or actually, no, that's not yet. But he's just looking around because there were reports of a curse in the area. As he feels a strong amount of cursed energy just leaking out of a room in the school, as it feels more like a special grade curse. What? Yeah. But yeah. As instead of going and actually investigating it, he is kind of scared because it feels like a special grade curse, not like a curse user or anything else. That is a curse. That he feels. And he calls Gojo as he says, Gojo, I think there might be a special grade curse here. And I don't want to put up with him. Like, I just know. I'm strong, yes, but I'm not stupid. But, yeah. So, Gojo, he comes over as he then says, there's no way that there's a special grade curse just chilling in this school. As when he arrives, he feels just these immense, and I mean immense, amount of spiritual pressure. Oh wait, sorry, this isn't Bleach. Yeah, he feels this immense amount of cursed energy just oozing out of everywhere. As he then goes and he says, alright, I see what you mean. Well, let's go exercise it, shall we? As he begins walking in. As he and Fushiguro walk in, they feel it getting stronger and stronger the closer they get to a room towards the farther back of the school. As what they're feeling is Yuji's presence. As they begin to speed up as they see a girl walk into that room. As they think, oh no, the curse might kill her, I don't know, it might happen. But yeah. So, instead of the curse actually eating her, they find Yuji, who is currently just sitting there taping red dots with red string to certain things on a pinboard. Sorry y'all, I'm being very stressful. I'm going to murder this thing without needing my death defiance. I promise to God. I promise to God. Yeah, I'm built like that. I'm built like that. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just that nigga. Let me calm down. Okay. But yeah. It's Fade's Galore. Where was I getting with this? Oh yeah. So as two very large men, semi-large, because Deku is, I mean not Deku, but Yuji is 7 foot tall. Like, they're not that large compared to him, but they're large enough. But anyway, as they see Yuji, but they also feel this suffocating amount of cursed energy. As Megumi even finds it hard to stand around Yuji. Which Yuji can feel their spiritual pressure, as he then says, "Who are you guys?" As Gojo just looks at him and he says, "Do you know what cursed spirits are?" As he then says, yeah, my grandfather used to tell them about me from, like, mythology or whatever. Gojo then says, not those kind of cursed spirits. He then says, oh, well then, no, I don't know what you're talking about. As, Gojo is just astonished because he feels like a curse, not a cursed user. In fact, he feels more along the lines of just like as if he were related to Sukuna, because he has the same drowning presence as Sukuna, but he just doesn't know how in the world he feels like that. Maybe he's a curse that was naturally born by a human. It's almost as if a man smashed a female-looking curse. Not saying that Yuji's dad did, but it might have happened. It's possible. Ow. But, yeah. And so, Yuji then, goes ahead. Oof. But, he goes ahead and, what? I want a bit. I feel disrespect oozing from someplace. But, sorry, but, where was I going? Yeah. So, he then says, so, what's your name? As he points to Yuji. As Yuji then says, my name is Itadori Yuji. Why? He then says, well, Yuji, how would you like to enroll in Jujutsu Tech? I mean, Jujutsu High. Yeah. As Yuji then says, what for? As it is currently about 2 in the afternoon, as Yuji then says, hey, we should probably leave though. We can come back later tonight and discuss, or you guys could come to my place, but I don't really want you to. They then say, and why is that? He then says, because I don't want you to. As then at that moment, he then says, alright, I guess let's all 3 of us or whatever, like, meet up outside of, but, sorry, but, he then goes, but yeah, meet me here at like 5, or like, 6:30 outside school. As Gojo then says, alright, sounds fine to me. I'm gonna go eat some peaceful food. Well, come on, Megumi, let's go. As Megumi then says, we're gonna leave, what could... You know what? I'm done. Like, he just walks out as he then says, I don't even know why I bother with you. Like, I have no reason to do it. Bowser really thought he could touch me. But, he then just goes, well, dude, I'm looking for that one. But, we now go to, the girl and, what's his name? I don't remember. Who are currently opening Sukuna's finger. As they now are bombarded by 17 different cursed spirits, as they have to now start running. But, yeah. So, as Yuji, or actually, Megumi goes to the school first because he likes to be early for whatever reason. Unlike Gojo being late to everything. Yeah. But, yeah. But sorry for that. But yeah, as he feels the curses, they all seem to be first grade, which he's surprised that they haven't died once he reaches there. But when Yuji like feels the cursed energy emanating from the place, which he does not yet. Well, he he can use his hardening from the armor titan and can go into a rage form like Aaron's attack titan, where it's like steaming and burning with like ultra high regeneration. Yeah, he has that while in his human form. But he like feels that somebody is struggling within the school, as he then like rushes in to like see if he can like find the person. But yeah. Oof. But sorry for that. As he then just rushes in and just like flies through the window, hardening his body. And by hardening his body, I mean he just like coats himself in a slight layer of hardening under his skin, which yes, that's how it will work while he's in his human form, unless I say otherwise. But he is just sitting there, just battling so many different curses along with, well, Megumi's. But as Yuji like crashes through, he can feel the just raw power just emanating off of him, as the other curses are just frightened by what they feel walk in, as they begin bowing, almost as if Yuji is the king of curses, except for one curse, which has now evolved into a special grade. And yeah, and he kicks Yuji out the window, breaking a few of Yuji's ribs, as the finger also flies out with Yuji. As yeah. Sorry, that makes no sense. But anyway, what I mean to say is, Yuji is like thrown out, as same with Megami, and like Megami's all like bloodied and bruised, and like his entire body is just invisible pain as Yuji then says, "Hey, what's this finger thing?" As Yuji then says, "It's full of cursed energy. It'll make someone stronger if they eat it. That if you do..." Or no, he just says, "It'll make a curse stronger if they eat it, so keep it away from him." As Yuji is then met with a 12-piece straight to the gut. As he is launched up into the air along with the finger, he then says, "You said somebody'd be stronger with this, right?" As he then just chucks it into his mouth. As doing this, Sukuna, which we go to Itadori's mindscape, says, "So, I take it I've been consumed." Isn't that something? Didn't expect something like that to work. Oh well, I'm not complaining. But, yeah. He now just looks around as he then says, "It's so plain. Yo, what is that?" As he sees this thing just standing there menacingly, along with an armor titan just chilling, with the fade on the sides and on the top long pink hair. As well as another titan, which looks like this, but the eyes are red. As he then says, "This kid's actually a curse, isn't he?" If he's actually a curse, then doesn't that mean that... Ooh, this should be fun. Since he consumed me, but he's also a curse, but I also got reincarnated into his body, then doesn't that mean that me and he could fuse into one being? Oh, this should be fun. And what? As he now looks into Yuji's bloodline, as he's just trying to figure out more things about Yuji, as he realizes Yuji, somehow, some way, is his great grandson. As he then says, "So we're related." Well, now, this is pretty strange. I was essentially reincarnated into my own son. How strange. This is one very weird turn of events. wonder how it could go. Well, first, due to him being my grandson, I will give him a slight favor. Nothing too major. As he opens up, which currently all of his titans are like sealed away. As he then says, so, if my hypothesis is correct, then this one is the strongest. As he walks over to the armored and attack fusion, so the one that is currently on screen, and has two versions. One is more heavily armored for defense, and the other focuses on attack and speed. Well, I guess we should just... Oh, I cannot allow you get... Look, okay, I'm in a lot of weird Discord servers, don't ask. Okay. But yeah. Yeah. As he then just says, I'll do this for him, but I'll unlock it at its full power just so you can cause some chaos. As he pries open the gate with all four of his arms, as he smiles and says, wreak havoc, my grandchild. Obviously referring to Yuji. As he's just, well, Yuji on the outside world, after eating the stupid thing, sorry for getting sidetracked, but he then just says, well, I'm not dead. He says, as after, like, immediately after he says that, he is now struck by lightning. As the little bridge thing that he was standing on, along with Megumi, is now destroyed, as the curse just backflips away midair, looking for the curse with all 8 of its eyes, but it still can't find anything. It's like it's as blind as a bat. But yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm sorry. But anyway. So yeah. Um, but he is now in his armored titan form. As his armored titan is like, he adjusts himself fully as where's the thing? It took far too much of my health, dude. Oh my god. Sorry. But yeah. But his armored titan just looks at the thing, or the special grade curse, as he now just like raises his fist and just slams it down onto the special grade curse, as the curse is just pummeled beyond all belief. And but as Yuji's armor titan then picks it up, grabs it, chucks it up into the air, as Yuji then eats it. Yeah, you heard me right. He eats it. Okay. I hate these stupid rats and these satyrs, man. But yeah. And I'm sorry for all the pauses, man. Like, I'm trying to play this video game because I love this video game, and I don't really get any more time between work and school to play. And even then, I've had a bunch of stuff coming up. Oh, no, you are not. You're not gonna take it. 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 It's mine. You stay away from my death defiance. But anyway. And again, I'm sorry. But, but, what was I gonna say? But anyway. So, he just, yeah. He ate a special great curse, which now he has, oh, I don't think my mic was on the entire time. For my stream, I feel a little stupid. Um, but, which, yeah, again, I'm streaming. But, I'm just, let's go with this. But, he now has the reverse cursed technique. So, essentially, he heal you. Alright. Fades! Alright. You have no idea how annoying this is. But anyway. Where'd it go? Yeah. So, Yuji has a healing ability now, along with access to his armored titan. And as Megami saw this, he started recording for Gojo. Just as soon as the lightning bolt had hit, that's when he had started the recording. But anyway, and like I said, I'm sorry again for all the pauses and everything. But yeah. Darn it. Oof, I'm that guy. But yeah. Yeah, I'm built like that, Hades. You tried it. And yes, if this doesn't get very many views, I will know why. Reason why, this video is very bad due to me constantly stopping. But also, thank you for the recent support, I think. I don't know. But you guys have given me, I think, semi-support-ish? Subs, okay? But, yeah. So, yeah. I don't know how to feel about it. But, where was I going to go with this? But, yeah. So now, Gojo's there as he sees this 17-meter tall, 18-meter tall Titan. As it looks just like a curse, as he then says, so, that's Yuji? As,
Slow down, Zagreus. What do you mean? He told me he would not survive. Because he thought it was the truth. The fates appointed him dominion over the entire world.
Yeah.
He would never have an heir, so he was led to understand. He never expected me to be born, much less survive.
Sorry. But, as Yuji slowly begins to regain in a semblance of what's going on after having eaten the curse, he then looks down at Gojo as he then says, like in a deep Titanous voice, I'm trying to figure out how to do this without it sounding like really corny. Alright, okay. If this does sound corny on your end, okay. But, he says, no, I'm done, no. He then says, Gojo, so, can I still join? I think this is, my curse technique or whatever, I don't know. He then says, oh no, you're a curse, alright. Like, you're an actual, legitimate, special grade curse that somehow has gained actual sentience. Like, as if you were a human. I don't know what to do about this, but, sure. It's always good to have a special grade curse on our side.
What if he didn't want me coming back to him? Or seeing you? Oh no, you're fading again, Zagreus. You've pushed me. It's just a hunch of mine.
But, so yeah. Terminator. But anyway. Megami then says, how do we get him out of, as Yuji then emerges from the nape of his armored Titan. As but anyway, he then just says, I'm pretty sure that was the way, as he now has, do I still have a picture of the book? Where is it? Oh wait, I'm pretty sure there was a picture with it. Yeah. But he has the little things under his eyes. As, Megami just says, alright, well, guess you're coming with us. You need help packing or something?
Everything is as it always was. I told you, boy. I told you. You could have told me more important things. Mother left because she never even knew I was alive. Thanks to you. She's got a lot of questions herself, as you can probably imagine. Nonsense. Listen to me. If you have any sense remaining, then let me go. Let me find her. She demands it. No.
I pet puppy. But anyway. So, Yuji then says, hey, yeah, sure. That'd be appreciated.
The hound of hell, really. Until next time. Hail. So, you... It's that she didn't... Ah, that... Thanks, sir. Be on your way, Zacharias. I have an audience with Lord Hades in a moment. What are you worried about, Van? Never given him a reason not to try. Recently, I'm not so sure. Whatever you do,
But,
Nix, you saved my... Your Honor? I never should. The silence. Thank you for me.
sorry. Where was I going with this?
Need more of those, so here. Just do so. I've run into hostile Gorgons that resembled you out there in Asphodel. Resembled only in the vaguest sense, I mean. They lacked your charm or social...
Anyway, as he packs and now is moved into jujutsu, but he then goes to meet Yaga, aka the principal.
So I have your permission to continue hacking down such gold?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Thanks for asking, Prince.
Something smells good.
But yeah. So, he goes wandering, or actually, no. So, he does go and find Yaga.
The last of them. Let's try this mirror stuff again.
Sorry, I'm refiguring out what to do.
I've mastered that. That's beyond my means. Felt that. How many times has it been now?
But, oh my god. You have no idea how sorry I am for those of you that are watching and trying to, like, get a decent video out of me. Which I bet a lot of you have probably clicked off the video by now, but if you haven't, thank you for watching. I know, I'm a horrible whatever. Where'd Skilly go? But yeah.
Think you can take me, boyo? Well, pal, you have come a pretty long way, yes, Lieutenant.
Stuck there eternally to be boiled
But,
by wind using whichever weapon suits me at the time.
Yep, now to it.
I've gone farther than I can see from here.
Oh well. But Yuji just goes out, just like wandering, as he bumps into a girl, and Yuji does wear glasses, although he normally just puts in his contact lenses. But this time he's wearing glasses because he didn't feel like it. But Nobara bumps into this unusually tall man. Well, not it's unusual for a Japanese man to be over 6 foot. Ignore what you all just saw. But yeah. I just now realized she's wearing freaking clogs, dude. But yeah. So she bumps into him, and she's just wearing like. Actually, yeah, she is wearing the Jujutsu High outfit. As he bumps into her, he doesn't even say sorry, he just keeps moving. Nice view. She then says, "Aren't you gonna say sorry or at least like apologize or something?" As she like speedily walks back over to where he was. As he then just goes, "No, I was not, because I don't feel like it. No, goodbye." As he then continues walking. As she then says, "Now wait a minute." As she realizes that he's wearing the Jujutsu High outfit. As she then says, "You go to Jujutsu High?" As he then says, "Oh god, you're wearing the same outfit. Oh god. I don't want to put up with this." As he then just hurries and just steadily walks. Well, not steadily walk. He just walks the fastest he can back to Jujutsu High. And, no, she will not be the ship. I'm just, not going to say anything. But, yeah. I forgot that Maki got semi-done dirty. Let's see. If that's the case, then where should we go with this? I'm sorry, okay? I had nothing planned out today. I was just like, let's make a JJK what if, because I felt like it, okay? Like, it's only like 1:17 in the... Give me a break, okay? I should have stayed asleep. What was her name? Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Let's just do it. Because I feel like it. Okay, what in the... Dude, you had no idea. I was in danger for a second. I thought I was gonna get demonetized. Oh, wait a second. I'm me. I probably already have. I'm like, dude. Why do they all look like the same art style? It's annoying. Oh well, I'll think of something. But, yeah. I'm totally not planning a Spider-Man with a later, or a Star Wars related one, or another Demon Slayer one. You can. I shouldn't have scrolled up. Y'all ain't seen nothing. Okay. Okay. Let's agree that we didn't see anything. Ahem. Now, before I get demonetized and completely taken off this platform, we have things to do. Like, I have to at least reach, like, 1K before I get demonetized or something. I don't know. But, yeah. But, so, Deku, being well, I mean, Yuji, yes. We go to, like, their first mission or whatever, as Yuji is just, like, chilling like this with his glasses on, just let me destroy the place already. As Gojo then says, no, we're in broad day. He then says, okay, your point is. He then says, you can transform into something over, like, 40 feet tall. Why would I allow you to do that? Like, it's broad day. You think we want the government after us? He then says, I don't give a fuck about the government. Like, dude, I could kill the government if I wanted. And this is why I'm on the FBI watch list. Ahem. But, yeah. As, Nobara is just like, he has to prove himself first. He looks weak. And he just goes, I look weak. You do realize how frail you look, correct? Look like a freaking twig. She then says, I do not. As he then says, whatever, just let me do it. As she then says, I bet you can't. Like, you're weak. There's no way you can just destroy the whole place. Gojo just laughs and he says, you know what, fine. Just for shits and giggles, just do it. As he then says, alright. As he then jumps up into the air, like, towards the, thing, as he bites into his hand and transforms into his armored titan, and just freaking blam, the place is down like that. And she's just like, what the fuck? Like, she's just confused, screaming. That's all you hear from her. And Yuji is just sitting there, just laughing while in his Titan form, which sounds so demonic and creepy. But also Gojo is just sitting there laughing. And then freaking Megami is just like, why am I paired up with these idiots? Like, what did I do to deserve this? But, yeah. So, but anyway, so, Yuji just crawls out of the nape of his Titan and slides down its steaming body as he then says, sex to suck, doesn't it? No Bara. And she then says, first of all, it's no Bara. And second of all, are we sure he's not a curse? He then says, oh no, I'm actually a special grade curse. Why do you ask? She then goes, you're what now? I was just joking, but, you're what? Megami then confirms, as he then says, yeah, he's actually a special grade curse that's somehow gained human life. Don't know how that works. He's also the vessel of Sukuna. And everybody else wants him dead, so... She then says, now this is just weird. Yuji then says, tell me about it. But, yeah, so those curses got dealt with. Like, they're gone. But, yeah. And so now we go to, Aoi Todo. AKA just Todo. As he's sitting in a meeting with the rest of his third year squad, as he's just like, so when's the thing? And they say, in like a month. Why? As he then just says, it's gonna be one boring month. Well, at least I get to see my beloved whatever her name was. Yeah. As they're just like, he then says, shut up before I bust all of your skulls and you impregnable morons. They then just go like, we're what now? He then says, you heard me. Now be quiet and leave me alone. But, yeah. But, later that night when Yuji goes to sleep, he is transported to his mindscape. As he then says, where am I? As he notices two other very, very large cages. But, yeah. As Sukuna then says, oh, hello, grandson. You're in your mindscape. Why? He then says, wait, grandson? How? What? Huh? I'm confused. He then says, yeah, whatever. Also, why are you horny for chicks that are tall? Like, I mean, I get it, you're well over 6 foot, but, like, dude, that's it? Like, that's your only requirement? He then says, no, but it's the easiest goal. He then says, there's so many things that's wrong with you. I mean, just the tall chick with a big ass? He then says, yes, I want that bubble butt in my face. Now, as we excuse my weird fetishes, why am I here? He then says, let's talk about your future. He then says, yeah, no. As he then wakes up on purpose, as Sukuna's just, like, yelling at him through his mind, just like, I was trying to explain something, get back here. As this is where I'm gonna leave off the video, because